Welcome to Deadly Dames, and well, we're just back from the first day of filming Comic Con, and I did everything that I said I wasn't going to do. So the first thing that I did that I said I wasn't going to do was buy artwork. I have no room on my walls, but yet I bought more artwork. So in front of me you can see this amazing Green Inferno poster. I like the colour red, okay, and I had a weakness for the fact that it's red. I really like the Green Inferno. You don't get an awful lot to do with it, and yeah, so I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I couldn't resist it. And then I'm holding it down with a pair of knockers. There you are. So this was, you bought me these?
Mm-hmm.
That's the knockers from Labyrinth. I've been going on and on about them every single year since we've been going to filming Comic Con. I always wanted them and just hadn't done it yet, so yeah, so
had it for the past couple of years.
yeah, because they were out of stock, weren't they? But yeah, so a pair of knockers are holding my Green Inferno poster down. I also did one other thing that I said I wasn't going to do, and that is buy more models. Again, I've no room for them, but I bought more. But if I hadn't bought these models, I would have been battered, wouldn't I?
No.
I would have. If I hadn't bought them, you'd have been like pure crying if somebody else got them before you did. So what we bought was this guy. So we came away from filming Comic Con with an Abe's Odyssey figure, and he is pretty amazing. And we also took the smaller one, which is right here. I would have been battered. I would have.
As soon as I saw that little one, I had to get that as well, even though I got the big one.
I just
love Abe, and you know that there was never a lot of Oddworld merchandise. I think you could get like an official Oddworld cup, and there was an art book, but you never got anything like that unless it's promotional. So the fact that there's a guy who makes these things did a good job with Abe, and the paintwork's really good. I mean, it's not an easy thing to paint.
What she's forgetting to tell you is that I actually built a little one in the exact same pose out of clay that she's just using to paint, so you technically had a model of him, you just hadn't painted him. Okay, he wasn't the scale of this guy, but I mean the paint job is pretty amazing on him. If I hadn't bought him, because pretty much the minute I bought the Abe's Odyssey figure, there was about 5 or 6 folk in a row like, oh my god, there's an Abe, and I was like, oh thank god I bought him, and I did. I think you'd have hunted me down. But yeah, another thing I bought, and I'm going to have to try and find somewhere on the wall to put it, is this Asia Argento signature. So the guy that sells this, I speak to him like every year really. He that's kind of his full-time job, is that he goes to promotional events and tries to get
film premieres.
Yeah, film premieres, promotional events. He goes to loads of different things to try and get celebrities' autographs, and he met Asia Argento and didn't expect to meet her, so that's why the signature's on the card, but he just kind of puts these frames together, and I don't know, I couldn't have walked away without this. Love Asia Argento. Needed to have it. I think I walked away initially, and then I had to have went straight back, didn't I? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I had to get Asia Argento. You can hear in the background one other thing that I got. So I was very naughty and I got a couple of vinyls before filming Comic Con, but I actually picked this one up today, which I've been after for a long time, which is the Fog vinyl. It's the white and green variant of vinyl, so it's two vinyls that you get inside it. Got it from Strange Vice stall. I also got from Strange Vice the amazing release from Grindhouse of Cat in the Brain. It's a shame that no one in the UK's really gave this movie, because I love this film, but they've not really given it the treatment that this did, and I was so amazed when I seen that it was actually a region, it was a multi-region release of it. So I love how it's actually got the soundtrack in there as well. So
in the dark.
And it and I got one of the limited edition glow in the dark ones, so which I'm sadly really wanted the glow in the dark version. I also got from Strange Vice as well. If there's anybody out there and they go to these events, Strange Vice kind of specialises in picking up anything sort of horror and cult classic. Not always the cheapest, but if this is the sort of stuff you're into, you'll know they're not cheap anyway. But I got Switchblade Sisters, been after this for absolute ages. I love Jack Hill, and this is one of the ones that no one seems to have released, so I was really glad to pick this up. This is a DVD and the Blu-ray combo. And what else did we get? Oh yeah, I spent a lot of money. My poor bank account's very sad. But got Woman in a Lizard's Skin. I really liked this edition. Again, it comes with the soundtrack, so it's got a DVD, the Blu-ray, and the soundtrack. I actually already have the DVD of this, but let's face it, for the Blu-ray, DVD, and the soundtrack, and the guy knocked £10 off it, so he gave us like a little booklet thing that comes with it as well. It's in a different language, but there's a lot of booby artwork, should we say, that comes with it. So mark well, if it's free, I'm taking it. And I got a couple of local comic books. So this one looked interesting, which was the Cosplay Killers 1 and 2. I haven't read them yet. Just looked interesting. What actually sold it is the guy that was selling it. He wasn't the artist, he wasn't the writer, he was like the friend. He said he was being blackmailed into selling them because his friend couldn't make it. But he's actually got like a cameo in this one where he gets killed. And I thought it was really funny that his friend had actually drawn him as a murder victim. And then it kind of made me think, you know what, you would do that, wouldn't you? You would, if you were an artist, you would actually, he's there, he's getting murdered right there. If you were an artist, you would kind of draw like people that you know into the comic book and kill them. And if you'd say you wouldn't, you're a liar. And then we went to Planet Jim Bob, who we always love chatting to him. He's a cool guy. He's like, he just will sit and talk to you for hours. I just really enjoy talking to him. And I actually meant to go back and pick up another couple of novels that he's got, like graphic novels, but I ran out of cash. But I'm going back tomorrow, so I'll go back to his stall and get them then. But I've been after the third one of Good Cop, Bad Cop, and if you haven't read this, we're going to do a review on it because it's actually a really good like comic book. So we've been after this one for a while, so I was glad to pick that up. And he did a deal and kind of threw the Samurai in there as well. So this is one I haven't read, so I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. And then the rest of it's just autographs, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So we got to meet Sean Astin and the guy that plays Data. That's terrible. I can't remember his name. That's really bad. The little guy that plays Data from Goonies. And we met Margot Kidder, who was absolutely hilarious. She was a great laugh. Oh, hold on, I need to show them the autograph that she did because it's really funny. She signed it funny. So, like, this is one day I'll show you this, but this is like our book of autographs. But this made me laugh because she was like chatting away and I lifted an Amityville one and she signed it Lois Lane, and then she realised, oh, why did I do that? Because obviously, like, she's Lois Lane in Superman. And she was like, do you want another one? And I said no, because I thought it was really funny that I've got an Amityville picture signed Lois Lane. So had to go with that. And then you got a Black Christmas one just here. And then we did get, as I said, I got the poo. Sorry, stumbling over my own words. I got the two guys for the Goonies on the one page, had to have it. And you got Sam. And then, oh yeah, we got James Masters. I keep saying the wrong name as well. So Spike for Buffy to add to our Buffy collection, because we do actually have like Amber Benson and then the chick that played Amanda, whose name I can't remember. More Amber Benson, Principal Snyder. So we've got quite a few in here. My favourite one though is right at the very front. I don't think anything will ever top the Robert Englund and Amanda Weiss one, except for maybe the very first one I got where Robert Englund signed that he was my boyfriend now. I think he didn't realise something. Right? But yeah, as I said to you, I tried to save all my money for going here. Spent all my money, but before I actually went to the event, I did actually go buy FOP. I shouldn't have done it. And when I was there, I noticed that they've got a vinyl sale. I will go back when I get paid, but there was a couple of vinyls I just couldn't walk away from. So they had The Devil's Business down to £5, and they had Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers down to £10. And in fact, I'll just take this vinyl out because it's really, really smart. And you can see it. I didn't expect, because it was only £10, that this vinyl would be as nice as it is, but it is really nice, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Hold on, set that down. And take it out so you can see. It looks like a sweetie.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So that's what the Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers vinyl looks like. I was very impressed with it when I took it out.
You know what it looks like, and if there's anybody who's an 80s or even a 90s child watching this, will agree with me. Remember the global hypercolour t-shirts?
Yeah, they do look like that.
That's what it looks like.
But yeah, so we're going back to filming Comic Con tomorrow. We're going to have to try and find magic money for going back tomorrow because we did everything we said we weren't going to do. We bought artwork, we bought comic books, we bought models, and we have no space for any of this on the walls or on the units. So we're just going to have to do a wee bit of reshuffling and rearranging and hopefully find space for everything. But I think you'll agree with me that it was worth it. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you like the video. Any comments, please leave them below, and please like and subscribe. Take care.